Precure is coming next year. I am extremely happy. I always wanted my idol season. I know there are lots of other Precure fans that also wanted an idol season. We finally got our wish. And this is a video in which we're going to talk about Japanese idols. Hello everyone, it's Leo. And in this video, we're gonna go a little deeper into the idol universe from Japan so that we can analyze certain things that are part of idol culture there, because maybe those things are going to be present for You and Idol Precure. And I know that not everyone knows or likes idols. So, let's just learn some of this stuff to get ready for the next best Precure season. Because You and Idol Precure is coming 2025 and I am excited. The first thing we're going to talk about is colors. Usually in idol groups, I don't know about boy groups. My knowledge is restricted to girl groups, to girl idol groups, and so that's what I'm going to talk about. And in those groups, we usually have members, and each of the members have their own theme color. To use this as an example, I'm going to use Wasta, which is one of my favorite idol groups. I am crazy about Wasta. I love them. I'm obsessed with them. I met them this year. They came to Brazil. It was everything. I had a lot of fun with them. And they have member colors. Each of the members have a specific color. And I brought Wasta specifically, not only because I love them, but also because their theme colors are exactly the same as the wonderful Precure colors. Isn't it crazy? We have Nanaze, who is the green member, just like your Lillian. We have Ruka, who is the pink member, just like Wonderful. We have Didika, who is blue, just like Nyami. And we have Midi, who is purple, like Friendy. This is a super nice coincidence, and I love it. And there is another very interesting coincidence between Wasta and Wonderful Precure. Wasta has a lot of songs singing about cats and dogs. Mind blown, right? But still talking about colors, this is something that happens in lots of idol groups. They usually wear costumes in their own theme colors, and we have merchandise for each of the members with their theme colors as well. Some idol groups go very far with their theme colors. They are always wearing their theme colors. One example is Smoothie, the idol group that was created to promote Tokyo Mew Mew Mew. They were the voice actors and also the singers of the theme songs of Tokyo Mew Mew Mew, and they are always wearing the colors. Thank you for subscribing. They're always wearing the colors that are related to their characters and that are also their theme colors as well. This is present in basically every Smoothie visual that you will find, except for like backstage visuals and BTS scenes. Another group that is heavily color coded is Cho Tokimeki Sendenbu. Most of their performances, visuals, covers are always the members. They always bring the members wearing their theme colors. You can see that each of them is wearing their own color here. So it's very prominent in Cho Tokimeki Sendenbu. This is something that happens a lot with them. This is a very good idol group as well. I really like them. And another great example of color-coded costumes and the members always wearing their own theme colors is Fruit Zipper. Another great idol group that, is always wearing their theme colors. I think this is important because colors are very relevant for shows like Precure. They brought this from the tokusatsu shows that have colors that are very relevant to their characters. Colors sometimes, or most times, not only represent colors, they also bring part of their personalities. They're also a part of where they are going to fit in the group. Like pink is usually the leader. In the past, we had purple for the mid-seasons or for special characters in Precure, not anymore, but blue for the intelligent and quiet cures. Obviously, there are exceptions, and sometimes this does not work properly anymore. But this used to be a very important and relevant thing. And now, since we're talking about precures and idols in the same universe, in the same world, I feel like color-coded characters are going to be super important. I don't know, because there are some idol groups that even though the members have their theme colors, they don't really focus on that in most cases, in most costumes. In one example, we have Juice Juice, which is my current favorite idol group together with Wasta. I love them. And even though each of the members have their own theme colors, and you will be able to find like a t-shirt from your favorite member in their own colors, in promo images and music videos, it's not always that you're gonna find them wearing their theme colors. Another example is Ungerm, which is another group I really like, another group from Hello Project, just like Juice Juice. You know, just a little bit of an example of groups that don't always follow the colors of their own members. I say this because I believe that the characters from You and Idol Precure might have a very clear color in each of them. I don't believe we're gonna have someone like Cure Finale or someone like Cure Cosmo, or you know, those cures that are debatable in terms of their colors. But then again, we have other groups that don't really follow this mold when it comes to the colors of their members. So maybe we can have something like that. You know, I always like bringing an argument and already bringing the counter argument because I'm a Gemini. And since we're talking about idols, it is impossible to talk about idols nowadays, especially in anime, without talking about Hoshino Ai or Oshinoko. Oshinoko is a phenomenon. And even though Oshinoko is a phenomenon in a different demographic than what Precure is focusing, which is little girls, Hoshino Ai, the face of Oshinoko, is very popular among little girls. So this is kind of funny to think about because those girls, they probably haven't seen the Oshinoko anime, or they're probably not gonna watch the live action that is coming out. And by the way, I think that the live action that is gonna come out is produced by Toy Animation. Not Toy Animation, Toy. Toy Animation, girl. It's not an animation, but it's produced by Toy, I believe. So there's a little bit of correlation. But yeah, Ai is a phenomenon. Like, she is everywhere, and she is even in kids magazines, like magazines for little girls. She is there, present in the covers and in the drawings. She appears. And I feel like this is important to bring to the conversation because we're talking about idols. And imagine if we had something like this visual. Because girl, Ai's design, you can say anything you want about Oshinoko, you like it, you hate it, but the visuals of this season, of this show, of the manga, of the anime, and even of the live action, it is insane. So I love the eyes as well. Oh my god, so pretty. But yeah, Oshinoko, I might have an influence on this, and I'm very thankful. If that's the case, Oshinoko, thank you very much. Because, you know. And obviously when we're talking about idols, we are talking about light sticks. And in here, I brought some light sticks, and some of them, or most of them, are not from Japanese idols. We have a light stick from aespa, which is a K-pop group. We have a light stick from KDA, which is a virtual group, kind of, from League of Legends. We have this one right here, which is from Dreamcatcher. Imagine if the villains from this season had a weapon like this. Girl, I would love it. I just noticed that I am using the wrong version of this image. This is the right one. And the only Japanese one is this one right here from Morning Musume, most specifically Masaki, who was one of the members. And I just wanted to bring because light sticks are a big and important part of idol culture. If you are going to an idol show, you're probably gonna bring with you a light stick. I don't know how things are in Japan nowadays, but when I used to follow like more closely the Hello Project groups, I know that each of the members had their own light stick. So if your favorite member was the pink one, you had to buy her light stick specifically because it would light pink. this Masaki one, for example, Masaki was a very popular member from Morning Musume, so I feel like this was bought a lot at the time. And she had this teal color. That was her color at the time in the group. So Lillian fans, Miyuki fans, she was representing that color. And she, if you wanted to cheer on her, you'd have to buy her light stick. I think nowadays it has changed, and the light sticks, they change colors, like this one I have. They change colors, and you just change the colors based on the moment that is happening right there in the show. Maybe there's a member who's going to have a solo, and you put her color in. And in this image, I also brought the Sky Mirage. Thank you, Gorochu, for reminding me of this, because the Sky Mirage really looks like a light stick. I have a Sky Mirage. I don't know where it is. I need to show it here too. But Sky Mirage, it really looks like a light stick. I am bringing this because light sticks are important objects for idol culture. But are we going to have light sticks maybe as a weapon or as a transformation device? I don't know, because we just had the Sky Mirage and it's really similar to a regular light stick. I don't know if they're going to do another item that is very similar to a recent one back to back. So it's not exactly back to back because we had Wonderful in the middle, but I think that they might not want to go back to this style so fast. Just something that I was thinking about. And so talking about light sticks in performances are also very present. And still talking about performances, it's important to talk about graduation in idols. I am going to go by very fast in this because I don't think it's going to be a theme that's present in the show. Graduation is when an idol will leave a group. Maybe because she wants to study, maybe because she wants to live abroad, maybe because she wants to be a mother, maybe because she wants to get married, maybe because she doesn't want to be an idol anymore, she doesn't want to be in showbiz anymore. Lots of different experiences and reasons for someone to graduate from a group. If it is a popular group, we usually will have a show, a graduation concert for that specific idols. They wear like huge gowns, and people will all go with a light stick from that member or from that color, and you will see that sea of light sticks from that same color to cheer on that member that is leaving the group. I mentioned about being a mother or marrying because that used to be, or that is still kind of a taboo. You can't be an idol and get married. You can't be an idol and a mother. You can't be an idol and date. But there are idol groups that are changing this mold. We're going to talk a little bit about that later on. Another thing that is important about idols is that idols usually have styles. It's not something that is necessary from an idol group, but sometimes it happens. And I brought Aikatsu here just as an example. It does not mean that we're going to have this in this season of Precure. You and Idol Precure might not bring this. But, in here we have Aine, who is a cute idol. We have Yurika, who is a cool idol. We have Ran, who is a sexy idol. And we have Yuzu, who is a pop idol. Actually, not them as idols, but the brands they wear. They have styles that are kind of representative of their personalities in a group. You can be more of a cool type. You can be more of a seductive type. You can be more of the cute, kawaii type. You can be more of an active type. There's a lot of tomboy idols in Japan as well. Not a lot, but kind of something that exists in certain groups, and they are usually popular. And, something that I thought of bringing here because I feel like it's important. And the last thing I want to bring is that even though idols bring this idea and bring this mold of being, perfect girls who are always happy, who are always uplifting and always wanting to bring you a smile, there are idols that break the mold. There are idol groups, for example, that have the girls take a little leave for having kids and then they come back to the group, which is something that would be unimaginable some years ago. There are idol groups that leave it open if the girl wants to date someone, and she can get married and still be in the group. Denpagumi Inc. is an example of this, and we had the icon in Idol, Amy, who is the voice of Cure Star in Star Twinkle Precure. She was part of this group. There is a woman in this group who is a mom, and she left the group a little while just to have her baby, and then she came back to the group. There are idol groups that break this mold, and there are lots of idol groups that just bring something different. Out of those, we have Phantom Sita, which is this one right here, which brings this more mysterious, dark style. Visually, they are very impressive. I am having a lot of fun with them. They are more of a newer group. This is Bis, and Bis brings out more of an adult and more of a bold idol group. They do not fit the mold of being perfect girls who are not gonna question politics and things like that. They are daring, and they are very sexual as well. They are a group for adults. They're a group for people who really like, breaking the mold. It's a very interesting group. I also brought Ichika, the one in red. She is part of Juice Juice. I just wanted to bring her because she plays the violin, and sometimes she plays the violin in Juice Juice concerts, in Juice Juice music, in Juice Juice songs. So she brings her knowledge of an instrument to take part in the group. And the last one that is wearing green right here in this picture is Wada Ayaka. She was an idol that was part of Shugokara Egg, and then she was part of Smiley Age, who became Ungerm, and then she graduated. And after she graduated, she became a solo idol. And nowadays, she's an idol who advocates for feminism and women's rights in Japan. She's always very vocal about this kind of thing, which is very unusual for an idol as well. I just wanted to bring this because idols break the mold sometimes. And it's a perfect case with Wada. She has a great solo career. She sings gorgeous songs, and she's very artistic in her style. I really like her. And she's very, very political as well. She openly talks about being a feminist, even when she was part of Ungerm, and she says that she tried to talk about it with the other members, and there was never a space for her to bring these ideas out. And she graduated from the group because she felt like she was not able to be herself and bring these ideas to center stage of her conversations. Very, very interesting topics. So, I feel like there are lots of idols that break the mold. I don't think it's going to be the case with You and Idol Precure. I think it's going to be more of a chill type of thing, just a wholesome experience for us, the viewers. But I just think it's important to bring this here. The idol universe, it has a lot of problems, just like every other showbiz universe there is. You are gonna find problems in everywhere. In music, outside of idols, you are gonna find lots of problems. Hollywood and every acting production place, you're gonna find it because, those are made of humans, and we humans bring problems wherever we go. Idols are usually a place in which you can be yourself. They are there to bring you smiles, to make you happy, to make you have fun, and forget your problems. This is a space that you can scream, you can root for them, you can have fun, and you can be yourself. That is what idols are for. Obviously, as I said, there are idols that break this and make more of a political statement and bring out more of an artistic type of experience. But in general, idols are a powerhouse that will bring a smile to your face. Next year, You and Idol Precure will definitely bring lots of smiles to us. Let's have a lot of fun, let's enjoy ourselves, and let's just be happy that we're getting our idol season. I am super, super excited. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. I want to take this little time to thank the members of the Magical Cinnamon channel, everyone who is in this live stream while I'm recording this, who helped me get material for this. Magical Cinnamon production team, thank you so much as well. And if you've watched up until now, thank you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.